Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of News in 2 Minutes, bringing you the news that you need to know every day. Let's begin. The United States on Sunday claimed that it has evidence of sarin gas use in Syria, saying that samples of hair and blood provided by the first responders in Damascus have tested positive for sarin, a nerve agent hundreds of times more toxic than cyanide. Meanwhile, the nuclear-powered USS Nimitz is moving towards Syria to back up a strike on the country that continues to be accused of launching a chemical weapons attack against its citizens. Thousands of people in Mexico have taken to the streets to protest against a number of reforms that have been proposed by Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto. The protests have been led by thousands of teachers facing education reforms, as well as a vast majority protesting against the president's controversial plan to open the state-controlled energy sector to foreign investment. In related news, Romanians gathered in large protests across the country to demonstrate against the government's support for a plan to open Europe's biggest open-cast gold mine in a small Carpathian town. The project has drawn strong opposition from environmentalists around the world who say that the use of cyanide to retrieve the gold will forever destroy ancient Roman gold mines and villages. The government of Japan is planning to take emergency measures to slow the containment failure at the Fukushima nuclear power plant. The call for governmental inclusion appears monetarily motivated, as global worries about Fukushima have threatened to delay the restarting of other Japanese reactors, something that officials say is a key element of the Prime Minister's plan for economic stabilization. In related news, a large increase in radiation near tanks holding the same contaminated water that is leaking into the ocean has risen to over 1,800 millisieverts per hour, an amount that would kill a healthy adult in just 4 hours. Dr. Jeff Masters, the co-founder of Weather Underground, has a detailed article showing the low prevalence of accumulated cyclone energy for this time of the year and how the changes to the world's climate are affecting weather on Earth. And to wrap things up, tests ordered by an environmental watchdog group claim to show cancer-causing chemicals in well-known personal care products. New NSA spying leaks show that the U.S. spied on both the Brazilian and Mexican presidents, as well as other foreign leaders. South Korea is deploying sea-based radar systems to monitor North Korean activity, and a 6.5 in Indonesia, a 6.1 in Papua New Guinea, as well as a number of smaller earthquakes in Russia and New Zealand complete today's Quake Watch. And that's it for this episode of News in 2 Minutes. Check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's News in 2 Minutes is brought to you by SHTFplan.com, where even the officials go for news, and SQmetals.com for all your precious metal needs.